Alright, so welcome back guys and to the series of videos on Chinese radicals, and we're currently on radical number 91. Yu here, yu meaning feather, and yu ji tao, for example, here, za to learn, for example, the surname, or the surname of our of China's president, Zhao Ganping. Anyway, yu ji pong if it's on the side, ti, for example, meaning wings or fin if it's an animal in the sea. I'm sorry, I don't remember the noun for it. And yu ji dai if it's on the bottom. Yong, for example, fu yong meaning tycoon. Radical number 92, zhao meaning boat. So zhao ji dai, for example, xun means boat as well. Radical number 93, lei meaning a mile. So lei ji pong, for example, we can see here, ye, wild. Radical number 94, bei sao meaning dagger. Bei ji pong on the side, key, for example, si. So this kind of makes sense, you know, a key, a little bit like a blade that you insert in a very specific place, except it doesn't do the harm it does, a dagger. And radical number 95, this is ha ji dai. That's right, it means summer. And for example, ha tin ge ha, summer, it means summer. Yeah. And radical number 96, standalone character that actually means to see. Gin ji pong, for example, see to view. And gin ji dai if it's at the bottom, go to sense. Radical number 97, this funny little looking thing here, yan ji pong means a seal. For example, to print, to seal, yan. This is actually a fully fledged character of this, right? Yan. And radical number 98, I think this is sei ji tao, that's right. Yeah. This looks like the character 4, right? But these two strokes, they don't touch the bottom. This actually means net. For example, this character, fa, to punish. Radical number 99, si. So remember one of the first radicals we talked about. If the top line is longer than the bottom line, this is pronounced si. And if it's the opposite, the bottom line is longer, that's tou. So these are two different characters. Si means like a soldier, like si bing, or gentleman, san si. For example, si ji tao. Sample character, we have wu, which means jar. Again, how these are related, I'm not so sure, but there we go. And radical number 100. Finally, guys, we're on the final radical. This, I think, I actually don't remember how. Oh, there we go. Bao ji kuang, that kind of makes sense. Bao meaning to wrap. There we go, wrap. Ji character, kuang, frame. So, for example, one, which means equal or even. All right, so I hope that doing this series of videos on radicals gives you guys a sense of how radicals work, you know, what they mean, and the notion of a semantic and a phonetic component, and also that hopefully to convince you to see that taking a bit of time to learning these radicals, maybe not all 100 of them, maybe the first 50, can have great benefits moving forward in Chinese and doing Chinese characters. And it's a very small time investment, and but you can get a lot from it. So here, I'm just going to say again, I really encourage you guys to spend a little bit of time learning these radicals, as well as sample words, not characters, but actual words that use these radicals. Okay. All right, so that's about it. That's about it on my part, ranting on about radicals for like more than 10 videos now. So as usual, if you guys have any questions and comments, I welcome them. Please leave them below in the comments area. And if you have enjoyed or found this series of videos on radicals helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for future updates. So as usual, I really appreciate the viewership, guys. It really helps. And I will see you guys in the next video then. Cheers.